Midwest City woman shot and killed an intruder and wounded another. It happened Thursday, October 21st on Northeast 14th Street. The Oklahoman's Robert Medley reports a boy was found with a gunshot wound and arrested about a block and a half away. The woman said he fled the house after he was shot. The woman was home with two young children when she heard a loud boom about 8 a.m. She thought it was an earthquake and called her husband, who works at Tinker Air Force Base. But she learned there had been no earthquakes reported. She then found the man and the boy in her home and opened fire with a pistol.
About 8 o'clock this morning, we received a 911 tape call from the resident at 9313 Northeast 14th Street. The female caller said that she had just shot someone. When the officers arrived, what they found is one black male dead inside the house, just inside the front door. Another suspect who had been shot had fled the scene and was captured about 2 blocks away on Sherwell. Is that she was at home inside her residence, sleeping in the bedroom with 2 small children, ages 3 and under, when she heard a loud bang. She initially thought it was an earthquake, so she contacted her husband at Tinker Air Force Base. When he told her that we had not had an earthquake in the area, she got up to investigate, and she armed herself with a handgun. As she walked from the bedroom to the living room, which was a short distance, she encountered 2 black males. At that point, she defended herself and her 2 small children, firing several shots. As I said earlier, one suspect was shot and killed. That was shot and survived is a juvenile, and he was taken to a local area hospital. I don't know what his condition is. The other suspect, who was dead at the scene, we have not identified him at this point. I've been in contact with District Attorney David Prater and relayed the circumstances of this case to his office. We will be sending down our investigative report to his office for review, but at this point it appears that our victim, who used deadly force to defend herself and her children, was well within the state statute as far as Make My Day law. I had the opportunity to speak with her at the scene. She obviously was very shaken up. Her main concern was the safety of her children and obviously her. And it's unfortunate a death occurred, but it's as a direct result of criminal activity. And in my opinion, she did all the right things to protect herself and her children. What we know is apparently these 2 suspects, and there may be others involved, kicked in the back door of this residence while the mother and her 2 small children were asleep in her bedroom. Obviously the noise of the break-in awoke her from a sleep. As I said earlier, she thought it was an earthquake. She didn't call her husband at that point. When he told her that it wasn't an earthquake, she got up and armed herself with a handgun, and when she confronted the suspect, she immediately took a defensive mode, protect herself, and fired several shots.
And I would have done the same thing. I think that was brave of her to protect her children. She has a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Well, what have you been told about what happened actually?
Well, somebody broke in and now they regret it.
Check back with News OK for updates on this story.